It's time to turn things up. This pre-workout combination of Expedite and Aerobatine is the Fat Attack Stack from Snack. I usually take both about 15 to 20 minutes prior to my workout. It's the perfect time to get after it.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm here with Brian Castano in Los Angeles. Brian, we saw the fight that you had with Charlo. A lot of people felt that you won the fight, but how are you and did you get a chance to go on your honeymoon?
¿Cómo estás y si pudiste ir en tu luna de miel? Contanos.
Sí, creo que me fui a Puerto Rico, a la tierra allá de grandes campeones como Cotto, ahí Yankee, amigos, toda la gente de Tito Trinidad y grandes Salvador Sánchez, unos grandes campeones. La verdad que disfruté mucho la luna de miel y también me fui a conocer gimnasios, he ido, más allá de que me fui a descansar, no pude salir del boxeo. Conocí mucha gente buena, Emilio, El Millo, Efraín, bueno, con Paco Acarcel y toda esa gente que realmente me recibió y le agradezco de corazón por haberme recibido en ese gran país.
I did get to
My
go.
translator.
I did get to go on my honeymoon in Puerto Rico, and even though I wanted to unplug, I couldn't completely unplug from boxing because it's in my blood. We had a great time, and we needed to just get some rest. But I also got to see some gyms, and I got to meet some really cool people. Tito Trinidad, Daddy Yankee, everyone from Puerto Rico was so nice, and they embraced me so much that I'm really thankful with them. And Cotto as well, I got to meet him. So I'm really thankful with everybody there for having embraced me, and we had a great time.
Did you see the fight over again now that there's a few weeks away? And I'm just curious, what do you think seeing the fight over again?
Ahora que pudiste reflexionar sobre la pelea, ¿cuáles son tus reflexiones sobre lo que sucedió?
Más allá del robo que me hicieron, creo que fue una pelea dura, fuerte, donde yo dominé toda la pelea, excepto en los rounds segundo y décimo, que fue en donde me lastimó, pero creo que la pelea claramente la gané yo, mucha gente me vio ganador, él estaba contento con el empate, estaba feliz, creo que eso habla también de cómo venía la pelea, hasta su misma esquina le dijo, tienes que noquear para ganar, entonces esas cosas ya te vas dando cuenta que es como yo lo vi también, que yo sentí la pelea así también y creo que el empate sirvió más que nada para el negocio que por otra cosa, pero me perjudicó porque yo quería unificar.
So you mean what are my thoughts besides the robbery that was committed there? I mean, look, it was a really great, really tough fight. I felt like I dominated besides the second and 10th round, which he clearly hurt me. That's fair is fair. But in the end, I clearly felt like I won. I think the fans thought I won too. And in the end, I was really satisfied with everything that I did during that fight. Hopefully, I left a good image with everybody. And we'll see what happens in the future.
Speaking of the future, everybody wants to see the rematch. Everybody wants to see an undisputed champion. One, do you feel like you're the undisputed champion?
¿Crees que vos sos el campeón indiscutido más allá del...
Yo me siento así.
I feel that way, yeah.
I feel that way, I want to rematch in the next year, but Sebastian working for the rematch. Now me waiting for the call. Hey, Brian, you fight in February. Okay, I training guy, I come here. But now they relax. I come back to my country, Argentina, and maybe training again. But I waiting. I don't know, waiting.
It sounds like we're not going to get the rematch right away because Charlo has a defense. What do you think of that? I would imagine you're a little disappointed over that.
Charlo obviamente la revancha no va a ser de inmediato porque Charlo tiene la
mandatoria.
Entonces, ¿te sentís decepcionado por eso?
Creo que pueden hacer algo para que la mandatoria se quede para un lado y hagan la revancha por la unificación. Es lo que estoy esperando y todo lo que mi equipo está trabajando para que se haga. Pero creo que si no está la posibilidad de hacer una revancha inmediata, tendré que buscar alguno de los 154 libras o algún 147 que quiera subir 154, esperarlo y pelear con ellos. Realmente es lo que quiero, pelear con boxeadores de primer nivel y los mejores. Quiero enfrentarme con los mejores.
My hope will be that, there will be some kind of way to set aside that mandatory fight that Charlo has and do the rematch immediately. Now, if that can happen, then I'm going to have to look for someone in the 154-pound division or 147-pounder that wants to come up to 154 in order to be able to fight myself. And then we can see what happens after that. But my hope will be for an immediate rematch. Sebastian is doing the best he can. My team is doing the best they can. But the rest is out of our control, really.
I have a worry. We've seen a lot of undisputed fights get canceled or fall off. We know boxing, it's a funny business. Do you have a worry that you won't get your chance again?
¿Sentís como que si no es ahora es nunca? Como que hay muchas peleas que se han caído últimamente.
Sí.
Y medio como que si no es ahora, ¿sentís que quizás nunca va a suceder y esta oportunidad va a ser la única que hayas tenido?
Yo creo que la gente va a presionar para la revancha. No creo que quede en el olvido, porque realmente mucha gente me vio ganador y creo que él también va a querer demostrar que no perdió, aunque sí perdió, pero creo que él va a querer la revancha, su equipo va a querer la revancha para limpiar un poquito su nombre, pero es lo que yo espero eso y quiero la revancha para ganarle, obviamente, que me levanten la mano como tiene que ser, pero yo creo que la pelea se va a hacer, no creo que se suspenda.
In the end, fans are going to clamor for this fight. They're going to put pressure on it. And besides, Charlo needs the opportunity to clear his name, to prove that he shouldn't have lost or that he should have lost. And in the end, I am confident that this fight is going to happen one way or another. I don't know when, but I believe it will.
How do you win in a second fight clearly where we don't get what happened in the first fight?
A ver, según la pelea, ¿cómo sería para ganar sin que quede ningún margen de duda?
Noquearlo.
Knock him out.
Knock him out, I don't know, no sé qué round, pero noquearlo.
I don't know what round, but knock him out. That would be the best way to just leave everything clear.
That's dangerous because he's a big puncher and he hurt you
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah.
Like,
Me
do you
what?
wanna
Me
change
here?
the plan
What?
so much?
Me too.
Yeah, but he, I mean, he made him stagger in the third round just because he didn't, kiss the mat over there. He made him stagger in the third round, just like he was hurt on the second round. So it was a really even fight throughout.
He's a big puncher. After the fight, Charlo said that he didn't feel like normal. He alluded to maybe there was something wrong. I'm just kind of curious, like how you see that. Those comments from him.
Charlo después de la pelea dijo que no se sentía normal, que tenía como algo no específico. ¿Qué pensás de eso? ¿Medio como excusa o...?
Excuse. Peleas son peleas y hay que ganarlas. Creo que todos tenemos cosas mediante el campamento que nos pasan. Dolor de cuerpo, una lesión, cansancio, deshidratado, mal comido. Esas cosas son cosas que pasan, pero creo que eso es meter excusa, porque la pelea se dio como se dio y si él no se brindó es porque yo no lo dejé. Creo que yo hice mi trabajo para también anularlo a él y también creo que me respetó un poquito lo que es la pegada, porque cuando sintió el golpe después como que iba para atrás. No. La única vez que fue adelante fue cuando me lastimó. Después iba todo para atrás. Creo que nada, peleas son peleas y más allá de las excusas hay que guardarla para uno. El campamento es así. Hay campamentos buenos y campamentos malos.
Excuses. That's all it is, really. In the end, when you have, like bad food habits or dehydration, that's just what happens. You can have a good training camp, a bad training camp, but that happens to everybody. And in the end, when the fight came, then he respected me. When he felt my power, he respected it, and I felt like he backed away, So, in the end, you can make all the excuses you want. People saw what they saw in the ring, and I'm hopeful for a rematch.
So, what's the target? Do you think next year the rematch?
I think so. Maybe the next year, February, March. I don't know. I'm waiting.
Do you wait? Do you want to wait? You don't want to get another fight?
Maybe. I hope this fight, the rematch, Maybe waiting o si me ofrece otra pelea, un nombre, un gran nombre.
Maybe if a big name comes around, then I'll consider it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna wait. So
Yeah. All right. Hey, Brian, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And all this attention, much deserved because you worked very hard.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.